Hi there, it's Tania from Tatty Treasures. So today it is episode 4 in the DD challenge, which is hashtag 2021 TCTC. And this is episode 4, and apparently it's inspired by somebody called Rebecca on Pinterest. I will link the original video, what DD's done, in the description, which is down below. Hi, I'm Tania from Tatty Treasures. If you've not been here before, then hello and welcome, and if you are a returning subscriber, then thank you very much. So this is another pocket idea and I'm using some beautiful papers. Let me just show you a couple. Susan Taylor Brown, which is Poppiness on Etsy, gifted me these wonderful papers, and she has lots and lots of eco-dyed papers, and I chose the ones called Sea Bright because I thought they was nice and bright, and they got some beautiful imprints on it. This is just, oh, look at this one. I wish I'd have had this when I was doing the autumn series. Absolutely beautiful. Like that with the green. I think it's hard to find eco print papers what are actually green. I don't know if Susan's got any or not. I shall have to look. Because I've also had a green leaf kit from her. I've got the papers that match it with the lines as well, which are going to come in handy for backing tags and stuff. But for today, I'm just using a couple of sheets from the Sea Bright. So I've cut, I'm going to make 2, as you can see, and I've cut 2 pieces for each one. They're nearly 8 inches high, they're just under, and the back one I think is 4.5. Yeah, the back one's 4.5, and I think the front one's 3.5. Yeah, so you can obviously do these any size, whatever project you're going to do. So I think I prefer that like that. Let's look at this one. Oh, it's nice. I think I prefer that one. But yeah, I prefer that one because you've got that there. So first, I've only printed it, silly me, on just normal copy paper. So I've just been through my scraps and I found a hair. Yeah, that's a long hair. Yeah, I've not had a haircut for, oh gosh, I can't even tell you. It must be 18 months, because obviously we've been in and out of lockdown for 9 months. And we're in level 4 again, which no hairdressers are open. But when they was open, I didn't fancy going because I thought, well, everybody's going to be going and having their hair cut. So I avoided going. And yeah, my hair's that long now. I can't even have it down. It's just permanently in a bun at the top of my head, which I don't mind wearing it like that. I do wear it like that anyway, but you know, occasionally I'll have it down. But yeah, there's no way I can have it down. When I take it down and look in the mirror, I'm like, oh my goodness me. And I think as you get older, long hair, it ages you. Normally when I have mine cut, I go like under the chin. I'll have a fringe because I only have an haircut once a year. I'm terrible. I don't like hairdressers. And it's funny because the girl that I go to, she's a couple of years younger than me, but yeah, I've known her since like she was a little gal. So it's not like I don't feel comfortable with her, because I do. She's such a lovely girl. But yeah, I just cannot stand that sitting in front of a mirror looking at yourself for 30 minutes. And I don't know why. I actually prefer the dentist to the hairdressers. And I think that sitting, looking in the mirror and like talking about yourself, which is weird, because I mean, I love being on camera. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I really don't, but yeah, I just don't like it. And it's funny because I always do, well, I mean, if I'm at home, I'm in my pyjamas, as you can see, but I mean, if I go outdoors, you know, I've always got my lipstick on, and you know, I like to look nice, and I've always liked clothes. So yeah, I don't know what that's about, but anyway, back to subject. I'm desperate for a haircut. So I need to think about this. I'm going to leave that a little minute, because I do need to think about that. Right, I'm going to get the cutter out, because, come on, we all know that I can't cut. And I've not even stuck these on straight, so this will be interesting. So yeah, they probably won't be the exact measurements that I've just told you, but like I say, do them whatever size that you want them. These would be lovely, like little small ones as well, but I thought they'd be nice as a full page. So that's that one. Yeah, I love that. You can see some of the creases in the actual paper as well. It might be an actual leaf underneath it, but yeah, it's got a lot of texture to it. Like I say, this colour tone is beautiful. But yeah, I must look to see if she's got some green ones, because really I need green. I was just very drawn to this colour, and I think the only other eco papers that I've got, I don't even know whose they are. I think I just got a couple of sheets. I bought a tree kit, and I can't think whose it was. It's really beautiful. In fact, I must print it out. I used it on a custom order. She wanted some tree notebooks, so I got the kit for that, and there was a couple of eco dye papers in it, but there was very light black, very beautiful. But yeah, too dark for what I've wanted. Right, so that's that. I'm not going to keep those bits. I want to say I've already rescued them once from the. Is that the right way? Yeah. Right. So first, I am going to kind of find the half. I could have just measured it, but. And I'm going to get my 1.5 punch. I'm going to line these up together, and this is a trick that I have learnt from Dee, and she did that in the 3 and I think that might be too big, 3 and 15. I don't know if this might be now too thick to go through. Oh, I hope it didn't hit you. So that makes it then the same. So that's that. Let's do the same with this. I think I might have to pause in a minute and go and get a drink. I'm quite thirsty. I don't think that's quite the same size. Right. So, am I going that way or am I going that way? I'm going that way. Right, let's get it together. Let's get it together. Stop messing about. Right, kind of got the middle. Line it up. If you see the side, it's got like a little mark. So I'll line it up. Let's push. Oof. Crikey me, that was tough. So when it is on a page, you've obviously got this here because your page will be here. So you'll have this and you'll have this, and obviously it's going to be nice and tall. So they all want inking round. Let's do that first, and then I need to think about that. And I can't remember actually attached it. I have actually watched the video about 5 times today, and I've been doing other things, and yeah, I've missed like the crucial points every single time and had to go back. So I think I'm using walnut stain. Could have perhaps used the gathered twigs on this. That probably would have been nice, but I've sent it to the bottom of the pile because I used it. What did I try? I tried it on something. I think I was doing something more vintage, and yeah, it's too brown. Whereas I think this walnut stain's more like it is more a blacky grungy, which is better for vintage. I would say it's like vintage photo but darker. That's what I would say. Whereas the gathered twigs is more a brown. Where I think this has got more. I don't know, but you'll know if you've got it. I'll get all around here. And I will leave the links for Susan's shop. Like I say, she is Poppiness. I'm sure you've all heard of her. I'd heard of her because I've heard mentioned a lot in videos and things, and I do follow her on Instagram. But I'd not looked at her channel. And yeah, she does some walk and talks in her garden, and I think she must just talk about, you know, what she wants to talk about that day. And it's quite thought provoking. And I do like a bit of that. So yeah, I've had some good, you know, I've commented a few times on some of the things that she's said, and she's commented back, and it's been a nice exchange. So yeah, kind of just like life. I don't know what you call it. I don't really want to say issues. But yeah, I don't know how to describe it. But yeah, she's well worth having a look at. She seems like a very earthy, down to earth, nice person. So I'm glad I've come across her, because like I say, I have bought a kit from her last year when I did bees, and I was doing a really beautiful kit from Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah, and it's like a lemon and peach, and it was really soft, and I just wanted something bright, just to brighten it up, and but I didn't want anything bright yellow or orange, and a lot of bee kits have got a lot of, you know, yellow and orange. And I was looking about, and I did stumble across Poppiness on Etsy. I might have to cut this down when I've done. And she got a set of tags. No, I think there was journal cards actually. Or there might have been a set of journal cards and a set of tags when I think about it, because I do think that I bought 2 things. and there was really bright flowers with bees on. And I ended up not using it with the actual kit, and I made some little paper bag notebooks, and I put like a black and like brown paper kind of, what do you call it, like a cover, and I put those on top, and they looked really, really nice. So and yeah, I know that I've looked several times at eco-dyed papers, because I have been wanting a set, but there's that many about. It's I think it can be a bit, it's same as when you're looking for like ephemera. There's so many about, it gets a bit like overwhelming, and then you just don't end up purchasing one. So yeah, I'm really thankful that she gifted me these. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to say, and they are something that I will use. So that is that. Obviously, if you was doing something wide like a auto file folder, I've done that before. I think like 2 or 3, like 3 or 4. So that's the main part. Now this is kind of attached on something, and you can move it up and down, but I just can't remember how you do it. Because that's the bit that the bit that I must have been doing something at every single time. So I'm going to ink around these, and I think I'm going to just do a little bit of script stamping on top, just to give it a little bit of interest. Now these are some specimen slides that Violet's done for me, and they've got a square bit at the bottom, so what I've done is just cut it so it's more squared off than it being a rectangle piece. So don't know how big this square would be. I would say it's probably, I don't know, 1 inch square. I'll grab my ruler in a minute, because I don't have square punches. I suppose they're a handy thing to have, but I've got 3 circle punches. I've just got no room for any more punches. And they're very cumbersome things, aren't they? I mean, so handy. I mean, every time I do something, I either go for a corner puncher or the rounder. So, yeah, I don't think I could be doing without them. But, yeah, it's just where to put these things. I have ordered something as an organiser for my stamps. I'm not 100% sure if it's going to work out, but if it does, I will do a video on it. But I'm hoping it does, because what I've bought was about, I think it was £10 or £11. So if it doesn't work, it's like, oh, that was a total waste of money, and I don't think I could use. Well, I'll have to think of a use for what I've ordered. But yeah, I've not really got another use for it. So I think we're going to stick that on first, because that needs to be on whatever. These are out of a slide kit from Tracy Fox, what I've had for a long time. I'll say they've been cut out and been at the bottom of my botanical tin for well over a year. So as I was looking for something to put, because I was going to put a vellum slide in it, but all I had printed out was florals, and I don't want to print anything else out at the moment. I'll say, because I've printed the things out from Susan, and then I had those few kits off Nanine, so I feel like I've printed a lot out, and I'm getting to the point like where I'm right, I need to use something before I print anything else out. And you'll have all seen the kits that I'm going to be using on the botanicals, and what a stack that was. So I think I went through all of my papers and had to buy some more. I ran out of cream card. I don't know if I ran out of something else. I know I had to buy more ink as well. So they're going to kind of be like that. I'm not bothered about it moving around, to be honest. But what I wanted it to do, I wanted it to be double. So let's just wrap that round here. This is now total guesswork of how she did it. So, like I say, if you want the proper way, go and watch Dee Dee. I know already that Gail Tuthill is also joining in. I'm not sure who else is at this point. So I need to make another panel what will fit behind there that the string will thread into. So I've got some red cabbage. What we had, well, we didn't have Christmas dinner. We had a steak this year. But we had on the Sunday, we did have we had like a Christmas dinner then, without all the stress. It was just like a Sunday traditional dinner with a few trimmings, and really that's what Christmas dinner is, isn't it? But I don't know why. I mean, we didn't have a turkey. We just had a chicken crown. But yeah, I think cooking that turkey just adds drama. It does in my house. My cooker is absolutely rubbish. It seems to take forever to cook anything. Right, I don't know how that ended up being bigger. So I've cut out another square, and I think what Dee Dee did, that was a book, wasn't it? Not with Dee Dee's name. Was it what Jane did? I don't know. I think there was a children's book. Sure there was, what somebody did. But yeah, when I just said what Dee Dee did, it did sound a bit like a children's book. Right, I'm just procrastinating now, aren't I? Because I don't know the next step. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find my slicey thing, a knife. One of these, and I feel that I'm gonna need. Let me just get my board out. Now I'm thinking, if I've got two strings, are they going to go through the same hole or are they going to go through two? So I don't know, but let's do this. I don't know if I'm through. I think I will be. I don't think it needs to be very big, does it? Dear. I can't see that hole at all. Right. Okay, let's just put the lid on that a minute. I'm not going to cut the other one because obviously I don't know if I've got this right, wrong. So that's going to be on the back of there, like so. So maybe if I'm going to need that bigger answer. I need to actually cut a little rectangle. Maybe you're all holding your breath because I'm holding mine. Right. And then we'll do a little one here. Oh, I can't believe I've got to do this again on the other one. I'm sure there must be an easier way. Ah, you know what I could have done? Oh, I'll do that the next time. Hold on. keep you in suspense. Right, I don't know if I should go in this way or I need the pokey tool. Yeah, I don't know. So let's try and get this through here without pulling it to bits. So that's, it's giving me an headache. Right, so if it was like that and it went down, that was like that, and it goes up. I just hope I can connect the front to this with doing it like this. Oh, come on. Right. So let's get this. I think this is going to look really nice. I know this looks like a hot mess at the minute, but I think it's going to be really nice. So that'll be like that. So we'll need to attach that somehow. But like, you're not going to see the back. I feel like that needs to go the same direction. Does that matter? No, that doesn't matter. Right, probably need to pull it around a bit. I feel like I'm at the pantomime and you're probably all shouting out going, it's over there. Do it this way. Now, why does it want to go like triangly? I don't mind that. I think that's quite interesting. But if it does go triangly, I think we need to go more to that side. So what does it look like triangly? Oh, I like that. Okay, so I think we ought to do it with what's this called? Fabri-Tac 3-in-1 beacon. So let's get plenty of glue on this. Oh, I'm quite excited now about this. Right, let's just lift it up. So I don't know if I can take the whole thing off now, and oh no, because there must be a way how to thread it. And then be able to tie it on. I suppose they would if I'd have done it just with one string or through the same hole. I'll try that next time. That doesn't seem to want to fit right, so I'll cut it off. It's not sticking, is it? You know, I think I'm going to put it... What of a dipper. Right, I'm going to put it back on. Like that. Like that. So that's there. And we want it diagonal, so we want it there. Let's put something on there just to keep the strings out my way. Right. I don't know why that didn't stick the last time. Because I felt as if I'd put absolutely loads on. Right, let's try and get that as flat as possible. Okay, I don't think it wants to be that way, it needs to be that way. You know what? I shouldn't have stuck it all down. I should have just stuck round the side, shouldn't I? because if I've stuck the middle, that's going to stick the thread down, which is going to make it not move. But like I say, I'm not bothered if it moves or not. I just want this bit to stick down. Right, we're going to leave that like that a bit. And let's think about where we want it. So I think I might put like a sticker over it. But yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that until it's stuck. But it's not sticking there either. It's just because it isn't connecting, isn't it? Because the string is pushing it off. Right, let's put that to one side. Right, this one, I'm going to try and I'm going to do it with the hole puncher, and I'm going to just try one hole. That's, I cut some more string, didn't I? So that's going to be the back, that's going to be the front. Maybe I'm confusing it with doing wanting 2 strings, because if I did it like that, you could just attach that and glue it around, and then I could tie it round. Okay, I'm going to do it this one that way, this one that way, and as soon as I've glued it down, and I'm going to go around the corners, I need it really to go there, don't I? Yeah. So if we glue that corner, no you can't, you need to keep that bit clear. Okay. Whew, I feel like I've gone crazy. I'm going to coach myself through it. I think it's probably a really easy project. I think it's just getting your head around this bit. But yeah, I wonder if she saw if it was a video on Pinterest, because I think if I'd have just seen a picture, I wouldn't have had a clue. I should have done it. So, oh, this is better. Yeah, that's better, and it pulls through. Okay, let's have a look what's happening with this one then, because if not, I could take it apart and do that. I do need to trim this side. I don't know why I keep having to trim the side every time, but don't cut through the string. Okay. Let's try and get these strings positioned. So I feel like I'm gonna tie them in a knot, but obviously I want it tight but not pulling on the paper. It's going to be quite chunky, isn't it, to stick down. See, Dee did hers with ribbon. Yeah, that's not, oh hey. I'm about to say that's not going to move down. So I think it looks better, more squared. Still need to trim this bit off. Right. So that's that one. Da, da, da. I'm not going to, because I think obviously once you've got it on your page, be able to get these strings exactly where you want them. But yeah, I'm not doing any more decorating on it. But yeah, interesting idea. I think that you can take that and do lots of different ideas with that. So goes that way. It's a bit hard to tie string around a card. So I think that's tight enough. There we go. I do prefer it with the 2 strings, to be honest, but this is a better one than what this is. This just doesn't seem to lay straight. But I think if I'd have done it with the circle, and I think I could have perhaps, I mean, I could. Oh, what are you doing, Tania? Just thinking I could stick them down, but I've got that possibility. I'm not going to cut the strings off. I should just leave them like that. So that is that. Yeah, very interesting. I would like to have a think about that and try that out again, because I like it. Yeah, so thank you very much. Like I say, I will link Dee Dee's channel, and I will link Susan Taylor Brown's Etsy shop, and I will link her YouTube. So if you want to look in the description, they will be there. So let's get rid of this mat. And this one. And that's them. So thank you very much. I shall see you very shortly. Bye for now.